So, as soon as you get into going to the gym or you want to go to the fitness palace of love, you are going to start hearing people yelling at you, you must rise and grind. And literally a video went up the other day and it was someone taking the mick out of rise and grind.
Time to motivate absolutely no one. Rise and grind and rise. If you don't rise, then there's no grind. If you don't grind, there's no grind.
I don't need to watch motivational YouTube videos.
Now, you would especially see this on Instagram when people will just throw, statements at you over and over again. And it can be very manipulative. It can also be very motivational. However, what I would like to tell you today is not to take these things that seriously, because if you do, what you're probably going to do is drive yourself into the floor. Now, this isn't a video to give you an excuse about not being dedicated, or not being disciplined, or not putting the effort in, or not being intense. Of course, you need all of those things. And I don't like saying that health and fitness is hard, but there is a hard nature to it. But ultimately, when you find something you love and when you find something you're passionate about, of course it loses some of the difficulty. But if right now someone said, here's 12 pots of ice cream, there's going to be a bit of work getting through them, but I'm going to be having such a good time, it's going to be smashed. And the issue I have with Rise and Grind is that it wants to put you in an uncomfortable situation. Now, again, when you do want to make gains, you do want to make progress, and you do want to evolve in any walk of life, you have to get yourself into that uncomfortable situation. Now, some people like being in a comfortable situation. You don't have to grow as a person. It's totally up to you, and nobody should tell you otherwise. But the problem when doing it when it comes to the fitness part of life is that you'll kill yourself. That's what you will do. So the one that we see all the time, and I believe we've talked about it here on the channel before, is Rise and Grind, get up at 4 a.m. and go straight to the gym. You're not allowed to eat, you're not allowed to drink, you're not allowed to say hello to your significant other, you're not allowed to look at your phone. You get to that gym, and I want you to be training by 4:05. And if you don't, what's your excuse? That's what people say, what's your excuse? And do you know what you're allowed to have as an excuse? I didn't want to do it. I felt ill that day. I felt a bit sad. My girlfriend kicked me out. I cut my beard, and I looked stupid. I didn't want anyone else to see me. Or you can go, well, I just got up at 6:30 a.m., and then I went to the gym. I had a couple more hours sleep because I understand that rest and recuperation is just as important as all the other elements that go into lifting weights. And it is massively true. You're not better than anybody else because you're going to the gym. You're also not any worse. In your own world, you're absolutely smashing it. I'm damn proud of you. And when we do meet, I'll give you a hug and I'll kiss your head. But I honestly believe a lot of these over-the-top messages that are coming out, especially of social media, are done because people like to have fitness as an affectation. And I get that. If somebody calls me big man in the gym, I go around the corner,
Hey, call me big man, it's the greatest day of my life, right?
because you think, finally, I have achieved. And there's nothing wrong with it. But you have to be self-aware and you have to realize what is going on here. Like, you just do. And you can't all of a sudden act all high and mighty because you got to go to the gym before the sun came up. If you do need to do that, I've had occasions like that. Happened the other day. I had a crazy, and again, I'm very blessed to have this stuff. I had a crazy trip over a weekend. I wanted to make sure I got my workouts in before I left. So I got up at some stupid time and I went to the gym. But that's the decision that I made. And I understand why somebody wouldn't choose to do that. And ultimately, missing one gym session isn't going to affect any. Just mentally, that's how I like to prepare for these things. It gets rid of my anxiety, my apprehension, and whatever words you want to throw at it. But at no time would I then go on the internet and say, oh, hey there, babes. Because apparently I'm a very different person on the internet. Look what a wonderful human being I am. I bet you can't do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Find what works for you. Find your routine. Find your momentum. Find the thing that keeps that fire lit under your ass. And obviously not literally, because you're going to burn your ass and nobody wants that. But as soon as you take yourself too far in this direction, all of a sudden you're actually going to see less progress. Because of course you are, because you're not going to want to do it. If someone knocked on my door right now, it's a table, and said to me, Simon, from now on you have to get up at 3 o'clock every single day and you're only allowed to go to bed at midnight. But I don't want to do this. This sounds stupid. This is not fun. This is not entertaining. This is not going to benefit my life. That's what health and fitness should do. It should benefit your life. It should make you feel better inside, internally, in your brain and in your head, which is one of the reasons you want to keep doing it again. And look, this has been going on for years, probably like 20 plus years now. But I saw more posts like this and I saw that video. I thought that's quite funny and something I wanted to talk about for ages. So if you are brand new to the gym and you are an inexperienced lifter to the fitness palace of love, find your own pace, man. Find your own pace. Sometimes you're going to have to pick up that pace. Sometimes you've got to slow that pace down. But you're still going to the gym. You're still doing it. And you're still ultimately going to get your rewards down the line, because the most boring analogy and adage in the world, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. If you're in this for sprinting, you're going to get to the end of the first month and then you're going to be bored because nothing has changed. Nothing changed in a month other than the fact you're now paying more money on a gym membership and you sweat a bit. Oh man, sweat too. Why haven't you sweated today? That's something I read the other day. Because I wasn't hot. My temperature regulation was fine. Why are you screaming me about this? Don't worry about sweat. Sweat means nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Think about it like this. If you would go and do the Stairmaster in an igloo in the middle of the Antarctic or whatever, that's probably not even a thing. My geography sucks. Do you think you're going to sweat? I mean, you may actually sweat, but that's a different argument. The point is, don't worry about it, right? You don't have to sweat. You don't have to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning. You don't have to just eat broccoli. You're allowed bread. Bread. Boo. Boo, bread. We hate you. We're not saying boo. We got to get rid of this, man. We absolutely got rid of it. Like, if you've got a great job, you don't see anything like this. If you've got a great relationship, you don't see anything like this. Mostly we just bring the positive elements into it. But for some reason in fitness, it's like punish. Look at me. I don't know what's happening here. Some kind of weird bondage session. But it can be a good thing and you can enjoy yourself. And look, I want to go the other way too. If you're the type of person that loves waking up at that time and training, and that's what gets you going, then you should do it. But don't go and put it on anybody else. And as long as you're seeing that progress, as long as you are taking the steps you need to improve your physique and improve your mental health and improve everything that comes along with doing exercise, then that's what you should do, right? It really, really is. I'm going to say this all the time, but it's a competition with yourself. And not just by how you approach it in terms of diet and training itself, but all the other little things that go along with it too, right? You will find what works for you. It's a trial and error situation. But no more will I have all of this get up with the birds and go for a run. Or no pain, no gain. No. Pain means you've hurt yourself, go home, right? It's true. Some people take it literally, and you could argue that they're stupid. Some people are stupid, but we should still incorporate them into life. Not no pain, no gain. Pain ain't the right word. Do you want to feel the burn? Yes. Do you want to train through the burn? Yes. If you are kind of doing crappy 8 reps and then giving up without pushing through, are you actually going to get to where you want to be? No, but maybe that's what you prefer too, right? You still have to find that balance there as well. So this has just been a massive rant on a Saturday or a Monday or a Thursday, whatever the hell it may be. But no more rise and grind. No more pain or gain of any of that crap. Treat it like a positive. This is a great thing. It's one of the best things in life, going to the gym. I've been doing it for 20 years and it still makes me feel warm and fuzzy in my tum-tum. I still look forward to it. Not leg day. Leg day absolutely sucks. And we know this, and I really want people to treasure it, and I really want people to enjoy it. I don't want it to become a stigma. And it already is a stigma. It is. And that's why so many people are looking for fad diets. And we have to do stupid videos where people are like, you can get fit by doing the hoovering. The hoovering? For starters, it's vacuuming, because hoovering is a product, you absolute goober. But also, no one ever got in shape doing the vacuuming. Unless you're doing a marathon with a vacuum on your back, but that's a charity run, so you the best person ever. Right, we're done. Draw a line under that absolutely manic-filled episode, but I still believe in it, and I still think it's true, so I wanted to shoot it out of my chest like a Care Bear. Also, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Click the bell that's on the screen right now. No, the bell's there. Then click the video. Do both of these things. Just interact as much as you can do. And go to GorillaMind.com/Simon. Just go to Simon, get 10% off. There's a link down there. These are the best supplements. The cool thing now is people are buying them and coming back to me saying, oh, Simon, you were correct. That's great to hear, because I don't want to screw anybody over. Also on Instagram and Twitter at SimonMiller316, Patreon.com/SimonMiller316. If you want to support me that way, I'm on Cameo. Just search for my name. Merchandise, wrestling tees, and fitness tees. Again, everything is down there if you want to get to clicking. Otherwise, I just appreciate you stopping by today. And the slogan I will leave you with is, so what's your excuse? Mine is going to be, you're allowed to have fun. There you go. Oh, man, isn't that a great one? That just came to my brain. I mean, it's crap. And once again, we just mentioned the Care Bears. It sounds like something you get at the end of Sesame Street. Care Bears are never on Sesame Street. I don't know why I made that change at the last second, but I've forgotten it already. Just enjoy yourself in the gym. That's it. Just enjoy yourself. 3 simple words. Just enjoy yourself. It's like Just Do It with Nike, but with a little bit more like cheesiness thrown in there. But I promise you, that is the secret to all of this. You find the joy and you find the love, and you'll never not do it.